American billionaire investor and entrepreneur Charlie Munger worked with Warren Buffett to transform Berkshire Hathaway into one of the most successful investment firms in history. He serves as Warren Buffett's closest corporate ally and vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. In his teenage years, Munger worked at Buffett & Son, the grocery shop owned by Buffett's grandparents, in Omaha, Nebraska, the city where Buffett was born. He attended the University of Michigan after high school, but left early to serve in the United States Military Air Force. Munger earned his Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School after serving in the military. When Munger was a young man, he enjoyed playing cards, and through it, he discovered a valuable lesson. When the odds are against you, fold right away. If you have a significant edge, bet substantially since big edges don't come around very often. There is no questioning Charlie Munger's breadth of knowledge regarding investing. Many investors were able to get very attractive returns by following his guidance on what makes a fantastic investment opportunity. Lucky for you, in this video, we'll outline some of Munger's many suggestions for investing and avoiding common errors that might cost you money. Hey, welcome to Stock Market Mate. Today we'll talk about Charlie Munger's investment advice for 2023. Before we get into it, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to help us beat the YouTube algorithm. If you're done with that, then let's get right into it. Tip number 4. Inverting the problem. Invert. Always invert. Turn a situation or problem upside down. Look at it backward. What happens if all our plans go wrong? Where don't we want to go and how do you get there? Instead of looking for success, make a list of how to fail. Through sloth, envy, resentment, self-pity, entitlement, and all the mental habits of self-defeat. Avoid these qualities and you will succeed. Tell me where I'm going to die, that is, so I don't go there, says Munger. Munger is renowned for his investment strategy, which he sums up with the proverbial, all I want to know is where I'm going to die, so I'll never get there. Yet since he was unable to comprehend the workings of the divine, Munger was forced to make the best possible decisions. He used this strategy in the realm of investing. Munger began researching investment alternatives and frequently discovered excellent investment ideas by employing a straightforward method known as working backward. According to Munger, many problems cannot be solved in the present. Munger will design a worst-case scenario for his investment in every potential firm and then study how that company would do in the worst-case scenario because he is aware that many difficult problems are best handled when they are approached backward. Only when a company makes it through challenging circumstances can it be considered a Munger-grade investment. Charlie Munger, a seasoned master investor, has worked with Warren Buffett to produce returns that have consistently outperformed the S&P 500 for years. Furthermore, he made a hugely profitable concentrated bet on Costco that resulted in a 37 times return for his own company. So we carefully consider his investing advice when formulating our own portfolios. Tip number 3. Buy stocks that are easy to value. In an interview, Munger once said, "You're looking for a mispriced gamble. That's what investing is, and you have to know enough to know whether the gamble is mispriced." Value investing, according to Munger, is the process of seeking a mispriced gamble and having the knowledge necessary to determine whether the gamble is indeed mispriced. To be able to do this frequently and successfully, it basically comes down to finding a stock where the risk-reward is asymmetrically in your favor for whatever position you're looking to take in it. It must be simple to value the stock. All of this boils down to Warren Buffett's famous circle of competence. While some investors have in-depth knowledge of specific complex industries, such as semiconductors, Nvidia, or biotechnology, average retail investors lack this kind of specialized knowledge. It's best to stick with investments that are simple to understand. You may find it easiest to value defensive businesses that produce very stable cash flows, those that grow with a very predictable range year after year, and then distribute the majority of their cash flow to shareholders via dividends or buybacks. With these, there are fewer variables involved and it is simpler to estimate future cash flows. Some of our favorite industries to mine for these opportunities include rates like WP Carey midstream energy companies and on-bridge utilities like Algonquin Power. Even some high-quality asset managers like Blackstone or BX fit this bill as well. Tip number 2. Buy high-quality businesses. In 1994, Munger delivered a speech at the University of Southern California Marshall School of Business saying, "Over the long term, it's hard for a stock to earn a much better return than the business which underlies it earns. If the business earns 6% on capital over 40 years, and you hold it for that 40 years, you're not going to make much difference than a 6% return, even if you originally buy it at a huge discount. Conversely, if a business earns 18% on capital over 20 or 30 years, even if you pay an expensive-looking price, you'll end up with one hell of a result." It's simple to become unduly focused on the fair value price while ignoring the quality of the underlying asset, given that the market has recently punished stocks with high price tags. Apple is the ideal illustration of this. The computer giant has rarely traded at a cheap price, but has nonetheless handsomely rewarded investors over the years. This is partly because of its remarkable return on invested capital, which has been averaging about 20% for more than 10 years. Stock prices are important, but they must be considered in the context of other performance indicators like ROIC. Low ROIC companies that are inexpensive will probably underperform high ROIC firms that are pricey. Keep in mind that a low price does not always translate into a smart purchase. Stocks frequently trade at a discount for a good reason. Tip number 1. Buy businesses that play the long game. According to Munger, the big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. Time is your biggest force multiplier. Whether you're compounding connections, abilities, or financial resources, thus you should aim to play the long game. Delaying satisfaction now will allow you to enjoy it more later. In order to optimize profits, successful firms, investors, wealth creators, athletes, and entrepreneurs all play the long game. Delaying gratification can be achieved by investing your money rather than using it right away. Giving something up now will allow you to get more later. By taking a long-term view, Buffett and Charlie Munger developed Berkshire Hathaway. When purchasing both public equities and privately held companies, they are methodical and patient. Munger and Buffett have been able to compound their money over a 53-year period at a rate of around 19% because of their patience. Here's what Munger has to say about their success. Being prepared on a few occasions in a lifetime to act promptly and scale, doing some simple and logical thing, will often dramatically improve the financial results of that lifetime. A few major opportunities, clearly recognizable as such, will usually come to one who continuously searches and waits, with a curious mind that loves diagnosis involving multiple variables. Then all that is required is a willingness to bet heavily when the odds are extremely favorable, using resources available as a result of prudence and patience in the past. Munger is describing first extreme patience intercut with periods of extreme action, followed again by extreme patience to see the results of your bet. That's the long game. We pay attention when Charlie Munger discusses investing. We think that an investor's evaluation of a possible investment opportunity should be heavily influenced by the 4 pearls of investing knowledge we covered in this article: inverting the problem, outstanding businesses, easy to value stocks, and playing the long game. Of course, this is only advice, and it's up to you on how you want to handle your investment journey. Well, that's about it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed these investment tips from Charlie Munger, which can be followed by almost anyone to be a successful investor. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. If you found this video helpful, kindly click the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, you're going to want to watch one of these 2 videos right here. Enjoy!